Cloverfield Lane is a thriller horror movie released in 2016. In the film, a woman named Michelle finds herself in a bunker with Howard, a strange man who informs her that she is safe with him and that the world outside is uninhabitable. Left dazed, she decides to escape. The movie is perfect at building tension and shocking the audience. Today I'm going to zoom in on a scene that happens to be at the end of the second act that I think perfectly encapsulates how to build tension in a horror movie. In the scene, Howard gets Michelle and Emmett to move a barrel into the bathroom, where he informs them that the barrel contains perfluoric acid. He opens the barrel, telling them about its corrosivity and how effective it is at dissolving materials and even people. Emmett asks why Howard is showing them this, and all of a sudden, things ramp up. Howard's tone becomes more angry as he begins to ask the two if they think he's an idiot.
You think I'm an idiot?
Emmett and Michelle both panic, Emmett asking what Howard is talking about, to which Howard responds, "I'm talking about getting rid of some waste."
I'm talking about getting rid of some waste.
Howard takes out some materials which Michelle and Emmett were using to try and escape. They both begin to panic. Howard dissolves the taught in acid before threatening to put both Emmett and Michelle in next. Emmett tells Howard he was using the materials and Michelle had no idea. Emmett claims he wanted Howard's gun so that Michelle would respect him the way she respects Howard. So he was using the tools to make a weapon to get it. Emmett apologizes and Howard accepts his apology. Just as we think everything is fine, Howard pulls a gun and shoots Emmett in the face, and everything goes quiet as Howard tries to calm Michelle down. Now that I've covered what happens in this scene, I want to take a deeper look at it and discuss how it creates tension. The first thing the scene does to build tension is Howard's dialogue. At this point in the film, we know already that he could be a bit of a loose cannon, so his stern, almost angry deliverance of "you on deck" immediately puts us on edge.
On deck.
Next, the reveal of the barrel. The skull on the side causes our alarm bells in our brain to panic, wondering what dangerous thing could be contained within. Howard's refusing to answer Michelle's question of what's in it also makes the audience panic. Tensions rise once more when Howard tells them that the barrel contains perchloric acid. We begin to wonder why Howard would need a barrel full of acid and what he used it for. Howard heightens the tension with his lines about the acid's dissolving power.
Dissolves most biological material on contact with humans, right down to the bone.
Hearts are beginning to pound now as Howard's words once again cause alarm bells. The deliverance of "do you think I'm an idiot?"
You think I'm an idiot?
And I'm talking about getting rid of some waste.
I'm talking about getting rid of some waste.
Causing them to ring off. We as an audience suspect Howard is about to kill both Emmett and Michelle. Those fears are quelled as Howard pulls out the tools. Maybe we're good after all. Except not really. Howard raises his voice once again, and we get a shot of how good the acid really is at dissolving material. The worry that both Michelle and Emmett are feeling is once again justified with Howard's line about them going into the barrel alive.
A chance to answer with some dignity, or I swear to God you're going into this barrel while you're alive to feel it.
Tensions lower as Emmett makes an excuse to get them out of the situation and apologizes. We think all is fine as Howard accepts Emmett's apology, only for the gun to rise into the frame, and then... One thing this scene does well to create tension is the sound design. Throughout the scene there's no music. We're left in the silence and the awkwardness of the scene, which helps it. The filmmakers were going for tension and it clearly worked because I actually stopped breathing when this scene comes up because of stress. If you really want to see how this scene affected the audience, just go to the scene. It's linked in the description and look at the comments. You can just see how tension-filled it is and how it scared audiences, myself included. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about this scene. Sorry if this wasn't the best of video essays. Thank you so much for watching, and if we could subscribe, that would mean the world to me, so we could hit 400 this year. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.